Welcome to the vlogs, guys. Today is something extremely important. Today is something very special to me. Ooh, my dog's... What the heck? I actually already know that I don't have the words to explain to you guys how special today is. I already know that I can't actually explain to you how important today is. I know that I don't have the communication skills to tell you guys what today means to me and my family. This is something that I've put a lot of time, a lot of thought in. I've never actually been able to pull it off until now. Wow. Long story short is today is nothing more than trying to fulfill a lifelong dream to my father, man, my superhero, the reason I exist on this planet. Dad, this is for you. I guess the hard part to explain to you guys is that this is a dream of my father's, to own this car his whole life. There is no way for me to explain that. I have seen this car go down the street my whole life and my dad be like, man, one day I'm gonna have that car. But he hasn't. He has never got the car. He will never buy the car. If my dad had all the money in the world, he still wouldn't buy the car. He's just not the guy to do that. He's very low key. He's very humble. He drives a beat up Honda Civic, which is fine. But today it's gonna change. Last but not least, my dad is a workaholic. It is so hard to get him out of work. He works nonstop. The hardest working man I've ever met in my life. He will work until he drops. I guarantee it. My dad never stops working. So I had to come up with an excuse today, and I couldn't even call him because I had to lie to him. I had to tell my dad, hey dad, I just found over 200 acres for sale over in Pataska. Do you want to come with me? My dad loves land. He loves property. He loves for me to invest in those things. So I got my dad out of work. So I'm picking him up. He believes we're going to look at land. We're going to tell him that we're actually picking up Brittany's car at the car lot that's being worked on. Let's do this, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I don't expect Dad to give much reaction. I think we'll see the reaction over time, like throughout the weeks.
I bet it works pretty hard on his emotions today.
Yeah.
I bet it will, because even me, you know, you're our son, so we look at you like, you know, you've become, you've always been a very generous person, and you've always shown us great love. I mean, there's no greater gift that we can get as a parent more than love from our child. So, I mean, it's really touching. I know it's going to touch him, but, you know, we love you and we're glad you're successful.
Oh, well, I'm nothing without you guys, so let's go do this.
Yeah,
let's go.
It's going to be a blast, actually.
You ready?
I'm thrilled that I do get to see this.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I've never had to lie to Dad before. He thinks we're going to look at property, which he's so excited. I think he's going to be bummed.
Well, he's going to say, you're still going to look for property, right?
I'm actually getting really nervous about this. My dad believes that we are going to look at property, which he's very excited for me to invest in properties and land, and he really likes that kind of stuff, and so do I. So when I called him today and told him that we're going to look at property, he was like, yeah, let's go. I got him out of work, and we're using Brittany's white Chevy Cruze to get to the Chevy lot. We're gonna tell him that it's there, getting work done. So when we pull into the Chevy lot, there's no thought of maybe we're looking at cars. So I'm nervous.
But why am I so dressed up to go pick up the car?
I'm still asking why you're wearing that. Why are you wearing that?
Because I just got it and wanted to look nice today and not like a jeans and t-shirt.
Okay, so we're going to get my dad right now, and man, he's gonna be really thrown off by this. And guys, I will say straight out, I don't expect my dad to react much. Like, it's gonna be very quiet. He's very
he thinks it's all mental.
It's all mental.
He'll just be like this with his arms crossed, sitting back like,
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Just really quiet.
But this is a huge day, so here we go.
He'll definitely have his arms crossed. Call that one.
Honestly, today was a surprising day that you were available. Like, I didn't think when I called you, you would be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, well, I try to take time for those I love. The truth is, you haven't been asking very much of me lately.
Really?
Yeah, just for the record.
I mean, we've all been busy.
You've been doing it. You've been doing it, man.
So we're running out. We are looking at property. Like, property. Lots of property.
How many acres is it?
I think it's over 200. 200 acres.
Oh, I thought you said 2 acres.
200. Yeah, right. You wouldn't have came for 2 acres. So we're gonna continue our normal day of vlogging. Britt, are you going back to the store?
Yeah, I have to. Amber has to leave at 3.
For sure? 25.
You're not ready to retire already?
So Britt, I don't know if Britt's going to look at the land with us. We have to drop her off, get her car that has been repaired.
If you guys really like it, then I'll go look at it.
You can always follow it. It's not far from here. Like, we could do it quick. Make it, you know, in and out.
I'll pull up.
Come on, Britt. Go along.
You gotta go.
Alright, fine.
Do you want to pick,
I just have to be back by 3.
okay, we'll get your car right before we go. It's right there. And then,
Okay, and then if you guys want to stay, I can just leave early.
yeah, perfect. Boom. So I need you to do me a quick favor too.
What do you
I'm not gonna be here for your birthday. I'm on tour.
Again?
So we're actually here for you to pick out any Corvette you want.
Once again, hoax. I'm not falling for that, boy.
No, really.
Get out of the car.
It worked with your grandma, but it don't work for me.
You gotta let Britt out.
Not open the door on this thing.
It's fancy.
It's like a spaceship.
So I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you're kidding. Don't bull crap me, man.
We
No,
are
my
here.
car's not even here.
Look, this is our man right there.
Oh.
We are here
You know what?
to pick out any Corvette you want. And I was gonna get you a car, and I decided it'd be way funner to let you come pick anyone you want.
Oh, come on.
I swear, I'm not kidding. Everybody thinks I'm joking. It's for you. And I want to do this more than anything, man.
So we
Sue
just
knows that she's on her way too.
What?
Mom's on her way.
Now maybe I'll believe that if she shows, but she ain't here.
I can't even get him to believe me. He doesn't believe me.
It's incredible. Man.
Was I here yesterday?
Absolutely.
See?
He's trying to plan everything out, and he just says, you know what, I'm just going to show up. And
We tried to get a ton of red bows, but we couldn't get them in time.
And then you deliver the Honda Civic.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So,
Dude, you're freaking me out.
I have wanted to do this for so long, and I finally hit the spot
Dude, are you kidding?
where I can do this for you.
Really?
And nobody deserves it.
You
more
don't
than
have
you.
to do this,
Of
man.
course I don't have to. I have to do it for you. This is you.
You're
This is for
blowing
you.
my mind.
This is for you. And I'm not turning back.
Dang, Rome.
You're picking any car you want. I suggest the Z06 wide body.
You're making me really nervous.
Look at that.
Dude, that red one right there is just like outer space.
I told Britt you'd only pick red or blue. That was my thought.
I don't know that I'm fit to drive something like that, man.
Look, you just drive it. You have wanted his entire life. Listen, this isn't a car that we see on the street. My dad's like, wow, nice car. This is a car since I could walk. He's been like, look at that Corvette, man. Look at that Corvette. This is your dream car.
It is the truth. It's the only like fancy cool car I would ever imagine ever buying.
And now
No, I
I'm
would
buying it
never
for
buy it.
you.
Oh no.
You fit okay in there?
You can't really wear work boots and hit the pedals in
I just
here.
took Dad from work. He never quits working. I can't even believe I got him out. Give it a little rev.
Now, Roman, I've heard of celebrities doing this before, and they all wind up broke.
Hey,
They buy everything for their parents and grandparents and friends, and then they wind
if
up.
I go broke, this will still be worth it.
Well-
I'm going for it.
I'll hawk it for you, buddy. I'll hawk it for you, little buddy. So this means we're really not going to look at land at all.
I know that you'd actually be upset we're not looking at land.
Well, what's ironic is I like, man, 200 acres in Pataskla has got to be a heaping pile of money.
Well, we're still spending money
Oh,
today.
that's crazy, dude.
That's hot, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, wait a minute. You guys are all in on this crap.
So now,
When you guys left, she came and told me what was going on.
Mom didn't know till this morning.
Honestly, I had a really sick feeling when he said that. It's just like, I can't really be seen in that, right?
Dale didn't know at all. I had Mom tell him today.
I just went and got
I was
them
like,
and
they
told
didn't
them.
ask me to go see land. Why would I need to go? Like, they would have asked me.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I
Dude,
just
this
told him we're
blue's
not seeing
sick.
land, and he's like,
Yeah.
what?
This blue's sick.
That's the one we're looking at right
Oh,
now.
That looks pretty guys.
Pulling up a red one. Woo! Wow.
How many horsepower?
650.
Woo!
And in case you forget, right in front of the shifter, there's a little badge that reminds you what you're sitting in, just before you hit the gas system.
What do you think, Mom?
I don't know. We're so uncomfortable with that
smells
sort of
good.
thing. I can't even picture us in that car.
What?
When you're
You know
out
what?
of town,
I'll get plenty of pictures of you guys in that car.
when you're out of town,
Picture it, it
I'll
just
totally put it in my garage.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
This is what I think. Red with the black wheel.
There you go. He's gonna swap them out right now. Is it common for people to just show up? That's the car and go? Is that
No.
what happens?
No, not at all.
No.
No, this is years in the making.
You
sped up the process.
It is for us too.
Absolutely.
It is for us.
Congratulations.
Roman, you got to get a whiff of this new car smell. Oh man.
All right, you got the red seats, the black wheels.
Oh my God.
And we are gonna swap out for black wheels. We're gonna switch the chrome out,
Yeah.
which
Black will look so much.
I'm a big fan of the black. Look at that.
Good job, honey.
We just made them so. Look at my mom and dad right now. They don't even know what to think, dude. Look at them. Man, you guys look hot.
Well, you know what? This seat's starting to feel a little better.
Yeah.
So a funny thing is, when you kids were young, like me and Sue had to travel a lot, and I don't remember hardly any of my birthdays. I complained a lot about them because we had a particular show always fell on my birthday. But one time we were in Vegas on the birthday, and whoever was watching you handed me the phone, and you and Dale sang me happy birthday. And it's like the only real birthday I really remember on that one was you guys singing me happy birthday, and I teared up, and I was like, wow, it was still really meaningful to me. And I'm sure I'm not going to forget this birthday.
You better not forget.
You topped the singing one with this birthday.
Well, and even though we're not going to be together on the birthday this time,
I know,
either,
we won't be together on your birthday.
we get in like at 6:30.
And once again, I'm going to be traveling again on my birthday.
We
but-
could Skype and still sing. Right?
Yeah. So I expect you guys to call me and sing to me again.
This year, I'm just gonna send you a picture of your new Corvette, man. Happy birthday.
All right. So everyone's in there doing paperwork and everything. I thought I'd better say a few things. You know, everybody, my thoughts run deep. You just never know the seeds you plant. And, raising families and things, you're always questioning whether it's worth the sacrifice of time to give to your kids, your wife, keeping things together, fighting for, your families, and is it worth it? And, I've always heard that kids, are like arrows. If you don't shoot them at the bullseye, they're never going to have a chance of hitting the bullseye. And although I wasn't a perfect father, I just stuck with the family and tried to make it always work. And I sacrificed, some of my own personal glory and gains for that thing. But then later on, kids grow up and they start reflecting, hopefully, who you tried to help them be. And man, Roman and Dale have just constantly amazed me at being good people. And what I say to you is, no matter what your situation, like Roman says, be positive, but don't be afraid to sacrifice personal fun and glory over top of staying with your family and just giving them love. Maybe lose a few nights out being with them, or a few good times when you take them out personally. And it's not about the money. I've always said money is a byproduct of what you do and what you love, but you got to love something, because you can't love money and get money. You have to love something, and then there's a byproduct thereof. But it just proves that you know, the plan works, and if you stick with it, it's worth it. And hey, peace out.
All right, you ready for the fun part? We get to pay for this thing. So while Dad's new car is getting detailed and just, dude, it's gonna look so good. They put the black wheels on it. We're gonna grab a bite to eat, and then by the time we're done, you, my friend, are gonna be driving your new car.
Are you riding home with them, and then I'll take your GTR home?
I think we have to do that. We have to. I gotta ride with
Yeah,
Dad.
you gotta ride with Daddy-O. Feel
the power. 650 horsepower.
Oh
yeah,
my
which,
gosh.
by the way, is probably equal to all 5 cars that I've owned.
Combined.
My truck has 340 horsepower.
How much does your smart car have? Dad has an old smart car. How much is like 60 horse?
It's
1
1
liter.
liter.
It's something pathetic.
Hey, so
What kind of pizza does everybody
I just bought a Corvette, so I'm gonna need somebody to front me on the pizza. I can't pay for the pizza.
I'll buy lunch.
We had no idea that the top pops off of this car. Woo!
Oh, that's beyond.
That's sick, man. We got the black wheels. Oh, that's awesome. From your son. That's nice, man. That thing's so clean.
Got dual cameras.
Yeah, it's got cameras on camera.
That's sick.
That's the cleanest car I've ever seen in my life.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's a hot little machine, man.
Poor thing.
You get my camera, I want to get a picture of him in front of the car, him at home and
You
everything.
can have yarn dragging behind it.
Dude, he got the red interior.
I
Oh,
gotta tuck my shirt in for this. I gotta clean my pants out and tuck my shirt in.
hey, not many people go straight from the factory to the vet. You're still in your work clothes, man.
Hey, when I started the day, I thought I was gonna be in dirt all day. As every day.
Should have had like.
Now you're in a Corvette.
Man. It's gonna take at least a week for it to sink in.
I haven't had anything physically ever given to me that nice. Just for the record.
Well,
Not even within the realm either.
Yeah, not even in the realm. It's gonna take a little while to grasp what I have, and
It's not even mine, and I can't stop grinning. Look at that thing.
Body lines will line
oh,
up
it's
there.
so awesome.
Just gonna give it a little push and then secure there's two levers, each visor.
That is sick.
Push those forward.
I love the removable
I love
top,
that.
man.
Yeah.
And this one right
Especially
here.
a hard top.
Yeah.
All right, we're all going our separate ways. Dad's getting a crash course on the car. It's got so many options, dude.
dude, there's buttons that no one's ever gonna use.
Pretty sure you can
Corvette
just
school, so you can buy a Corvette.
you can just fly home.
But the auto cooler on here is pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Brittany is taking the GTR home so that I can ride with Dad.
Are you sure about this?
Not completely sure about it.
I'll try not to get a ticket.
Ticket's fine, just don't wreck it. Be careful.
Alright.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I haven't even got in this seat yet. Woo!
I can handle this power, right?
So this is what it feels like. Man.
It's deep seats, baby, all the way.
It is beautiful.
Deep seats.
Remember, Kurt, you're part of a family now.
It sounds
Every
like
Corvette that passes you, they're going to be envious, number one, because you have the Z06. But the thing to do is either wave or just give them a little thumbs up, man.
It's like motorcycles. They all got that little thing going on
Yeah,
when they go
down
by.
Yeah. Welcome to the family, buddy.
Alright.
Congratulations.
Welcome. Thanks, bud. We'll
you,
see you
man.
soon.
See how these brakes are.
This is the first time you've ever moved in it.
Rubber time.
There we go. It sounds amazing, man. It just rumbles. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, crazy. You outdid yourself this time, baby. Putting this thing in the hands of a maniac.
Like father, like son.
Oh no. I was hoping to never get the fever of power.
Well, you got it.
I was always trying to be humble and controlled, and now power.
It's a smile maker, that's for sure.
It's a smile more car, man. Oh, you
Dang.
don't know how many times you need that power.
Beautiful car, man. I'm even like in awe just sitting with you in it. I feel awesome, man.
It's great.
Looks like somebody wants to race, Pops.
I'll give it to him.
How many first-time sports car owners have got a ticket the first day they bought their car? You know it happens all the time. We're gonna let this one go. We're just let him go.
We're not trying to set a record here.
All right, so I didn't get to have, oh no, it's so dirty. I didn't get to have a bow on my dad's car, but this is from Grandma's when we were fortunate enough to get Grandma a new car. We had bows. Oh man, it's so dirty.
Red on red.
It is so ridiculous.
This could be like a family heirloom, this ribbon.
Here, let's stand right here. Hold the bow. Let's see if I can get a good picture of you. I might jump in with you.
Yeah.
You look great in it, man. You look so good. So what do you think so far? What's your first thoughts?
Man.
Speechless.
It's not the car, man. It's everything that gets to the car. It's everything from your whole life. You reflect on how things work out to work out like this. How many millions away life can go. I had a guy that not too long ago told me he was getting a divorce, he was leaving his wife and his kids, and I said, dude, you're just halfway there, man. You got to make it to the end. And he says, well, there is no rainbow at the end. And I said, but there could be a rainbow at the end. And I don't know whether he grasped it or not, but there is, you know. And it's all those things, man, that come together, and when you work together and people love each other and
family,
man, it's good. Yeah, it's all about, you know, it's all about sacrifice, man.
Lots of
giving it up and getting it later, I guess.
Hey man, Kane, you want to go see Grandpa's new car? Come on, dude, look at this. Is that crazy?
You like it? You want to see in it?
How cool is that?
Seats. How's it drive?
Oh my gosh, it's like a rocket.
It's unbelievable.
Well, while I was driving here in your GTR, people were just throwing their numbers in the car.
No.
I figured he'd
I got some looks like, because I had the windows down, I got some looks like, holy cow, that's a cool car. And then they see me and they're like,
Whose daughter's
like
driving?
what girl is driving that car?
So guys, there it is. We have fulfilled my dad's dream to own a new Corvette, man. And I'm so emotional today. I'm so beside myself on how this has all worked out. I am so honored to be able to do this for my father, man. There's no amount of things that I can do in my life to repay my dad for everything he's done for me. There's just no item, there is no amount of money, there is no real way to pay my dad back, but it felt so good to get this for my dad, man. I honestly think it's gonna take days, it may take weeks for this all to sink in, even for myself to see my dad with this and to get to see him. So, you know, my mom today, I actually told her off camera this morning. I told her what I was gonna do, and I didn't film that, and I wish I did. My mom's response was so genuine. She said, my mom started to tear up, and the only thing she said was, I just can't wait to see your dad that happy. Like, that's what she thought. Like, all she cared about was seeing dad that happy, and that to me is just gold, man. It is so hard to find people that fight for family, man. It really is. We have a lack of that in this world right now, and we have to fight for our family, guys. Fight for them, big or small. Whether you are flat broke or you are filthy rich, family outweighs everything. Keep your family so close to you, man. It is all we have, and I keep reminding you guys this all the time, but love your family, man. No matter who you got in your life, love them, man, because these are the people that are going to be beside you in the end, man. All your friends, your best friends, it's so rare. Those people are there in the end, man. When you're laying on your final days, it's family's all we got, man. I promise you that. So fight for them. I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm a little extra emotional today. This was something that was not easy for me. It was not easy for any of us to pull this off. This was a big expense. This was a big You know, I could have easily taken this money and done a million things with it. So to do this for my dad was number one right now. I had to do that. Thank you guys so much for the support, not just to me, but to my family. I bring you along every day on my life. There was a huge part of me. There was a huge part of me that wasn't even going to film this entire experience, but then there was no way to explain why my dad has a Corvette later in the vlogs, and there was other reasons too, but thank you for always showing your respect, your support, your love to my family and myself, man. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. What is your dream car? Everybody has that car, like, one day I'm going to get that car, man, and I promise you this. You do what you love, and you will get that car. You will get that car. Do what you love first, though. Do what you love. I freaking love you guys, man. We will see you tomorrow. We have something, again, so cool planned. I don't even want to say a word about it. A special guest will be at the house, and they are doing a massive stunt. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, guys. You are beautiful. Smile more. Also got to say, happy birthday, Dad. Happy birthday, man. You are just incredible. Again, I don't have words to ever let you know how I really feel, and thank you for everything.
Move! Woo-hoo!